All right, 3 seconds till the reveal. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Xbox. All right. Yes. I might not even upload this depending on how this goes, but hey, here we are. Hell yeah, sexual themes.
They would take it to the tower. This ends here.
You hold our future in your hands. Take with you my blessings and the hope of the Empire.
I just got chills.
Find him and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
Yeah! It's real! Remastered. That it?
Here we are 20 years later.
Okay, good. If it was about to, like, just cut to black, I was gonna freak the fuck out. Like, stream ends, they spend all that time to reveal, like, a 30-second teaser.
To us, it goes beyond game franchise.
Also, fuck you, Todd.
The DNA of Bethesda Game Studios.
Obviously, we're working on the 6th chapter here, but what's great about the Elder Scrolls is being able to look back at all of the chapters. Skyrim, Oblivion, Morrowind, Daggerfall, Arena, and each of them try to define role-playing games and open-world games for their generation.
Fans got so connected with the worlds we've made and these stories we're telling, and it's really amazing.
Man,
Oblivion
they had to
was
use the
a real defining
haziest
moment in
fucking
the
old
series
gameplay.
and for how we make games as a studio.
What is with this 2080p fucking
I think
Oblivion
when it comes
play?
to a remaster, we want people to feel the way they did then, but it's still a game of its time.
I want them to feel the way they did then,
want some
but
of that
now. I
old
want them to feel
charm.
the way they do now, but back then.
Coming back to Oblivion now with this tremendous visual update is absolutely amazing. It's the world I remember, but better.
There's so much there, both for the Elder Scrolls world.
Nice script,
and also
guys.
This evolution of our games, I think, is really, really important for people to take a look back at.
Looking back and seeing everything we've accomplished in the past 20 years and working with these people, like, it's really special.
Horse.
Yeah, there are still quite a few people.
See that horse?
I've worked with.
You can
for
buy armor for that.
long, and it sort of gave me the warm fuzzies.
Oh my God, it's been 20 years? I think the thing that gets me the most is the music. Like when you hear that music at the main
Dude,
menu,
him using a
there's just,
book
like,
as a mouse pad is...
there's this like
yeah.
flood of nostalgia.
Oblivion is the beginning of who I am. As an individual, as a game developer, it all starts with this.
I don't even think it took me till release to realize how big this was.
People loved it.
And then the game came out.
They loved it.
Still my favorite Oblivion, or Elder
Such a
Yeah,
key
Oblivion's my
moment
favorite
in our
Oblivion
history of
game.
making games,
My favorite Elder
and the
Scrolls by
evolution
far.
of how we build these worlds and having players be able to come back and experience that is really amazing. We had that really special moment of coming out into the world for the first time, what that meant to this game.
Every time we think about Oblivion, it's, what if we could give that moment to everybody again?
So we're re-releasing
I was born
Oblivion,
87 years ago.
like we did Skyrim.
For 65 years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor.
The original 2006
But for all
footage.
these
This better
years,
like slide
I've
into
never
the
been the
upgraded
ruler
version because
of my
I'm
dreams.
very interested to see that transition
I have
of this
seen the
exact scene.
gates of Oblivion.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, cinematographer. What happened to his face? That was the Skyrim logo. They're releasing Skyrim again. I knew it. Holy shit. That Vista was gorgeous.
Whether you're reliving these moments or experiencing them for the first time, the world of Oblivion Remastered immediately looks and feels incredible.
That looks gorgeous.
When we decided to remaster Oblivion, we were really picky about finding the right partner. From the very beginning of this project, we had one rule. We weren't going to do this if we weren't going to be able to do it right. Our partners at Virtuous went above and beyond to bring our vision to life. The care and love they've poured into the Oblivion remaster has been absolutely breathtaking.
Welcome to Paris, and welcome to Virtuous. Our team here has been hard at work
no, they're
delivering the
French.
best remastered Oblivion experience possible. We've worked with Bethesda Game Studios on other projects in the past, so we know what makes that team and their games special.
We wanted to make the remaster more friendly to gamers with modern hardware. This is Oblivion in its most complete form.
That looks awesome. I can't wait for this to run poorly on my computer because my computer's a piece of shit right now.
About time someone got here. Huzzah!
Huzzah! I hope the NPC AI stays the
Those familiar
same.
with only some Elder Scrolls lore will now be able to experience the events that set the stage for Skyrim. You embark on an epic journey to stop the Mythic Dawn cult.
The time of cleansing draws nigh.
From unleashing the Daedric Prince of Destruction.
What was the Oblivion Crisis? What happened to the previous Emperor of Cyrodiil?
Oh, that guy
Why
died.
are there only 8 divines instead of 9? In addition to the core game, the remaster contains all add-ons, including story expansions, Shivering Isles, and
Oh,
Knights of
hell
Nine,
yeah.
So you get the full experience.
I do love that. That's dope.
On a personal level, it was really important to me to ensure that we're preserving the magic of the original experience. At the end of
Including
the day,
horse armor.
We're all fans too.
This is a dream project for me, right? I'm a fan. I have been always a fan.
Well, I played Oblivion for perhaps 10,000 hours.
Oblivion.
10,000 hours?
And it was one of the
10,000 hours? No!
Be a game developer.
No, I refuse to believe
The
that
best
be
way to
true.
describe it would be to call it a love letter.
That is not true. No, I'm calling bullshit. Hold on.
You will find your own path, but there will be blood and death before the end.
How long is 10,000 hours? $417 straight consecutive days.
The technology we used to create the original was cutting edge at the time, but tools have come a long way since then.
The original Oblivion is still the heart and soul of the remaster, but we use Unreal Engine 5 to help achieve all our visual goals. We think of the Oblivion game engine as the brain and Unreal 5 as the body. The brain drives all the world logic and gameplay, and the body brings to life the experience that players have loved for almost 20 years.
But it's not just about pure fidelity. We knew we had to preserve the distinct style, making it as uniquely Oblivion as possible.
The brush opens a portal into the painting. You're stuck here like I am.
Ooh.
The Isles, a wonderful place.
Sugarraff!
Or
my favorite little goofy goober.
We've leveraged nearly every major feature from the latest version of Unreal 5.
Our goal was to push the visuals to the next level using the latest technologies. We created brand new, highly detailed character models and stunning landscapes that use millions of polygons in each asset, allowing us a truly impressive level of detail in the world.
That is how video game
Every
making
single
works.
asset
Yes,
in this
millions
game
of polygons.
was completely redesigned and handcrafted from scratch.
We implemented an advanced real-time lighting system that accurately simulates how light interacts with the environment. This results in more realistic lighting and atmospheric effects.
And
While
more
the original
lag.
game had limited dynamic shadows, now the entire world reacts naturally to light.
We used an incredible new lip
That is
sync
gorgeous.
technology that really enhanced performance in our characters.
he left us a warning. Heed it.
And real tools
I need a
let
glass
us
of
create the base mesh
water.
of our characters. From there, our artists sculpt each race individually to adapt it to the mesh, allowing us to share the model, rig, and textures. As a result, all
So no
races,
more Oblivion
including
face?
Argonians, Orcs, and Khajiits, are built on the same base mesh, making the lip sync system more effective.
Oh, we know
even
they
when
still got the
characters have very
weird
different
Oblivion
facial
face. Let's go.
Welcome to the guild.
We have access to so many modern rendering features. You'll see them in something as simple as running through a forest. Insects flying around, fish swimming in the water, light filtering through the leaves. Thanks to these technological advances, you feel even more immersed in this living, breathing world. You'll really believe you're in Cyrodiil.
I believe you can handle a more complicated assignment. I would like you to retrieve a carved panel from the central chamber of the High Fane.
Oh.
It's not just visuals that we've modernized in the remaster. It's gameplay.
So then it's not the same gameplay, though. You said it's exactly the same as Oblivion.
It's audio.
I mean, that I imagined.
We've updated features and systems across the board.
We've changed the approach to leveling, which I think will make a lot of people happy.
No.
It's inspired by the leveling systems of both Oblivion and Skyrim, so it's the best of both worlds.
I don't know if I like that. We'll see how it plays out.
We were able to fully recreate the character models.
I mean, the
creating
Oblivion leveling
physicality
is
that
actually
feels
real
more human.
jank as fuck, so I guess
You
that's
see that in
fine.
places like combat animations, where there's a lot more separation between the upper and lower body, and all the animations have more flourish. Combat in the original Oblivion didn't have sound effects, visual effects, or hit reactions.
Yes, it did.
Now you'll get blood splatters, sparks, and controller feedback.
You're trying to tell me there was no battle animations in Oblivion?
Combat more modern and engaging.
Like, yeah, sure, there's more of it now, but you can't sit there and tell me that Oblivion had no in-game battle sounds.
Third person, but there was no crosshair, and we felt the experience could be modernized. One of our goals was to have a third-person view that compared to Starfield in terms of playability. Now, the third-person perspective has all the same control you get from the first-person view.
Okay, I do like that. I like third person.
You have
So.
my ear, citizen.
When Oblivion first launched,
Greetings. How goes it? How are you?
disk storage limits meant we couldn't have unique voiceovers for all the races.
No, no,
So
please
we've
don't
gone
tell me
back
they're
and
gonna get...
recorded new lines of dialogue. Each race represented in the game now sounds unique.
But I really liked the same voice actor for every minor character. It was really funny.
I really like the way they say hello. Sometimes it's so random, and then they just, hi there.
Hi there.
But it's like so nice and creepy at the same time.
Stop! You violated the law. Stop! You violated the law.
Classic.
Stop, criminal scum.
Stop right there, criminal scum.
Cheese for everyone.
Cheese for everyone.
Yay. I like cheese.
We are going to steal one of the Elder Scrolls from the Imperial Palace. You need to find the reading room. The blind priests will deliver a scroll to you there. Do not speak to the priests. They're blindfolded. I've chosen you because you are the best. Good luck.
Stop! You violated the law.
Nuh-uh.
Stolen goods are now forfeit. Then pay with your blood.
Tee, can't touch me. Boink.
As games have developed over the past 20 years, players have come to expect a certain suite of tools and controls.
Like sprinting. Sprinting is an interesting one because it was such a big debate internally among our teams. Some of us were absolute
Oh yeah,
purists.
Oblivion didn't have
Ultimately,
sprinting.
We decided it's 2025 and people are going to want to sprint. In fact, all of the character animation has been completely redone from scratch.
Oh, that was really funny
and
looking.
That, has a huge
That
impact
gate
from
was
the very
great.
beginning of the game.
Every single updated or new feature was implemented with the player in mind. It all comes down to what makes Oblivion, Oblivion. What are those features that just immediately come to mind for players when they think of the game?
The mini-games are the mini-games. Those are so iconic to Oblivion.
Great!
The mini-games are the
Like
mini-games.
You can put a fresh coat of paint on it, but you can't change it too much because it's part of the core experience.
Whether you're returning to Cyrodiil or you're a newcomer,
I'm going to follow you and watch you and worship the ground you walk on.
you will instantly
him.
feel at home. It just feels better. We've modernized a lot, but it's still the same incredible adventure and the same carefully handcrafted world.
I cannot wait.
It's about time.
Please tell me when it
You know how long
drops.
we've been waiting?
I've been waiting a long time. Come on. Say it drops today.
Oblivion is a core part of the story of Bethesda Game Studios. None of what we're surrounded by right now would be here
Brazil flag spotted.
if we hadn't made that game and if it hadn't been the success that it was. The effort that we put into it, the sort of the love that went into it, I think that comes across on the screen.
To have worked on something that people care enough where you're in a position where you can remaster it, it's a privilege.
Yeah, that was
And
the Brazil
now,
flag.
to help introduce this game to a new generation of players, I feel so lucky.
I really think that people, when they jump back into the remaster, they're going to be shocked at just how good the game looks. The Oblivion gates look absolutely incredible, and I think they're just going to find themselves lost in the world.
Even if it's just the music, for example, just walking around for half an hour in the world, you feel something, and that's precious.
You're going back to a world that you've been to
Give
before,
me a date.
but it's better somehow. Like,
Give
it's an
me a date.
intangible thing, but it's like, it's
Give
new,
me
it's
today.
fun. Like, it's exciting
That
again.
horse was eating its own
But
leg.
it's ultimately the same game. There was a lot of respect for what was before, and I think the fans will appreciate that.
From all of us at Bethesda Game Studios
and Virtuous,
we want to thank you for joining us today. Oblivion has a very special place in my heart, and being able to work on this remaster and bring it to a new generation of players has been an incredible experience. We were too excited to get it in your hands and didn't want to just show it off to you and then make you have to wait.
So it's coming out today!
The best part of my job is that I get to be the one to announce that the Oblivion remaster will be available
right now.
Today.
Yeah! I'm gonna come!
I was born
Woo!
87 years ago.
Yeah! Fuck yeah!
For all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams.
We played Oblivion today.
This is
Going
the
to Steam.
Of Last Seed. The year of
Is it already out?
433.
Actually, it's probably going live at
Closing days
noon.
Of the Third Era. And the final hours of my life. I have seen the gates of Oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see. This is only the beginning.
Oh, that was a cool transition.
Looks clear.
Spoilers! They killed him!
Time of cleansing draws nigh. Who now will save us from the coming darkness?
Batman! I cannot wait to play this tonight. Oh my god. I'm gonna call out of work. But boss, I can't come in today. Cyrodiil needs me.
You must find your own path.
Wow, that girl had a bit of a booty.
Find him. And close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
Available today. And then, hold on, they flash for 2 seconds a bunch of DLC bullshit. We're going back to that. We're going back to that. That was on the screen for like, not even, hold on. Available, and it goes live. 1 Mississippi 2, Mississippi 3. That was 3 seconds of this bullshit. So there's a deluxe edition digital base game included. Includes that, and then if you buy the digital deluxe, you get armor, some weapons, and horse armor. Horse armor is back, baby! Let's go! Fuck you. Alright. I'm excited. Let's go.